Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot Tag Tuesday, where I tag another tarot reader to do their version of a concept or a message or whatnot. So the tag is All Is Well, and tag You're It to Northern Starlight Tarot. Check her out and show her some love if you haven't already. So hopefully Northern Starlight Tarot will get word that she's been tagged and do her own version of All Is Well. So there's that. Fingers crossed, kind of exciting. Okay, so everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. And if this is about you and a person, this could resonate with your person or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, so we're going to get started with Aries. Okay. All right, Aries. Let me get my little crystals, oopsie, over here. Okay. Yes? Okay. Okay, so all is well for Aries. Aries, all is well. What is good for Aries? Oopsie. Okay, Aries. Full disclosure, I got like halfway through another reading and it wasn't recording. You were at the crossroads. You've been working a lot. You needed a rest. That was going to come in 2 weeks. Now, what I didn't know though was if it was going to be you going, I need a break and I'm quitting in 2 weeks, if you were going to be laid off in 2 weeks, or if work was saying, look, can you just give us 2 more weeks and then we'll give you like a 3-week vacation or a 3-week break. We know we've been working like a dog. Can you just give us 2 more weeks? So in 2 weeks, there was going to be a clearing of your schedule. On the romantic front, you were dealing with something that someone had come forward with an offer and you were kind of deciding, it looked to be a long-standing relationship or a marriage, and you were deciding what was what. There was decision-making time. But there was a call to action as far as you needing to take some time for yourself and to make a decision with a clear head rather than on an emotional basis. So, okay, full disclosure there. All right, Aries. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, and that reminded me, sorry. So as far as work went, it was going to be whether you were going to decide to go back to that job once the 2 weeks was a 2 or 3 weeks vacation was up, or if you were going to do your own thing that you've been thinking. There's something you've been thinking about for a while to do on your own, and you're going to be thinking about whether you want to return here or you want to invest in your own business, your own thing, and do that. If you do, it will be profitable, but you're looking at anywhere from 2.5 months all the way to 8 months. And I know that's random, but it's going to need a while to get legs. And usually there's not that big, huge spread, but whatever you're thinking of doing is going to have to happen in stages. So you're not going to see the full benefit of it until after like the end of 8 months. It's going to really start going at about 2 months, 2.5 months, but it's not going to be up and fully running and have that flow that you're going to want until about 8 months. Just FYI. Okay. Empress. This could be Taurus or Aries. I've also heard Libra. Okay. 6 of Swords. I've always read this as Taurus or Aries, but it's been mentioned that Libra as well. So, okay. So Empress and 6 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Holy cow. Tower. Scorpio. Can you see this? Can we? Okay. 8 of Cups. And the idea, okay, when it came to, you weren't, it's funny because you weren't worried about being laid off or having to ask for less shifts or take that time off because you weren't worried about money. You were more worried if whatever you were thinking about doing would be beneficial to you. So it wasn't that you were worried about money. Money didn't factor in. And then on the heels of that too, you needed to know that you didn't need to return to the relationship or situationship that you're involved in just for security reasons or to have something down the road or to have, you needed to know that you could stand on your own 2 feet. So, okay. All right. So what's going on here for Aries? You need to not feel compelled to respond to someone just because they reached out. Just saying. You need to not have to participate just because someone is reaching out to you. Just saying. You can give yourself permission to leave and walk away. Oh, shucks, I forgot. I wanted to do this too. That was for Aries. Aries. Okay. Aries. These are a bit trickier to fan out. There you are. There. Okay. Okay. All right. Come on. There we go. What's this Ace of Cups about for Aries? Is this about you walking away from something for your own well-being, needing to walk away? That was a theme in all of the readings I've done for you so far, Aries, is you needing time to be able to think and make a decision. And underpinning that was knowing that it's okay to take that time to take care of yourself. What's this Ace of Cups about for Aries? This jumped. That fell out. What's this Ace of Cups about for Aries? Aries. Oopsie. Ace of Swords. So do you have some... is this you making the final cut, deciding that you need to... because it's just time, it's something that you need to do for yourself? What's this Six of Swords about for Aries? It's this Six of Swords. Because either you're thriving in this relationship or you're not. This jumped. And you're either being able to take care of yourself and have a good connection with yourself and someone, and it's all this interdependent connectivity, which is a really good thing, or it isn't. And the thing is, this has come up so much for you. The Aries that I'm reading for, it doesn't suit to have a clingy partner. It ends up feeling smothering for you, obviously, but you also need to know that you can still feel connected to them. It can't just be this whole avoidant, anxious attachment or a complete non-attachment. Like, there has to be this middle ground, and I think you were feeling kind of just put upon, because it was never just this harmonious flow in the middle. It was just this, you were providing a service, or like you were coming to the rescue and they needed you, but then you never got to do that for yourself. You never reached stasis or flow in this situation, and that started to feel smothering after a while, and you're like, I'm out. As much as I don't want to be, because there were some good parts here. I mean, this is like this is you deciding that it's just in your best interest to walk away. This has that codependent tentacles feel. Codependent. Oh my gosh, I just made a new word. It feels like things were just really intense and you need a break. Because it might have been passionate, but it was also very just in depth and just and it's like you can't be the end all for everybody and anybody all the time. You have to be able to be there for yourself first, and you just can't be needed like that. What's this Six of Swords? Page of Swords. Is this someone reaching out, asking, as you're walking away, asking for a second chance? Or in time, could we still be friends? Or is this you going, I can't, no more talking, I gotta walk away, I need to heal. Gotta walk away. What's this Eight of Cups? And this is you needing to know that you'll be okay if you walk away. So, Tower. What's this Tower about? This is Judgment. This is Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio. So your sound judgment of deciding to walk away is because in your best interest. You need to put Aries first, and you need to have that self-love and feel that self-efficacy, and you need to know that it's okay to do that, and that it's going to be okay because you did that. What's this Tower about for Aries? So whatever you recently walked away from, holy cow, this is you. It needed to be done because you need to know that you can do you, and you need a break, and you need to be able to take care of yourself for a while. And you need to know that you can take care of yourself for a while. New beginning, the Fool, the Search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Oh, is that what this right here? Okay, so that's why this is coming through so strongly, is that you need to do this for you, because you really do. What you were involved in was not revering you and lifting you up like it needed to, like you were doing for them. If this is work, you were giving it all at work and you weren't getting compensated properly for that. Now, that barring this whole Ronageddon business, I'm not saying that, you know, this is not talking about doing good things for good people in this time of need. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is being involved in a situation that was chronically not in your best interest and needing to make a decision to walk away for your own good for that. And you did. And if you're feeling kind of down and out about having done that, you don't need to. You are going to be okay without being where you once were, that was not valuing you the way you should have been valued. I'm not talking about temporary giving it your all because of a emergency situation. Everybody's tired with that. We're all doing the best we can. This is more about what's been going on for a while, and you needing to know that you're going to be okay. That if you're feeling lost, if you're just like wanting to find the answers, they'll come. You take care of you right now. The answers will come later. The answers will come because you're taking care of yourself and valuing yourself. And you're going to start to make that turn and realize, you know what? I did the right thing. I did do well. I did do good for that person. I did the best that I could. And I am going to be able to do that again with somebody. I'm going to be able to trust again. I'm going to be able to give my all again. I just need a break. I need to concentrate on myself right now. And that's what you're going to do. And the epiphanies will come after. I feel compelled to say that just because I think a lot of times why we stay is because we're still finally hoping for that clearing, or that the sort of the situation will relent and we'll finally come to this clearing or peace with someone, and they'll finally understand. We'll finally feel better about it. It's not going to come until after the disruption, after you walk away. The feeling better, the peace, the clearing is going to come after, because then you'll finally have time to think. And not for nothing, but Aries do not stay down for long. So you might be feeling this way for now, but it's for now. And then here you are seeing things clearly and full of self-love and efficacy and getting back out there. But for now, this is about you walking away so that you can heal and sort things out. Okay, shutting up because I'm going to keep repeating myself, and I'm trying to keep these short so I can get them all in one video. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you feel comforted. I want you to know that it's going to be okay. You just need to give it some time, and you need to be able to finally take care of yourself. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by, and make sure you go check out Northern Starlight Tarot and show her some love. Okay, all right, you take care, Aries. Oh, I'm going to do Sagittarius next. Okay. Okay, Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your All Is Well reading. I already gave the intro, but I tagged, this is Tarot Tag Tuesday, and I tagged Northern Starlight Tarot to do her version of All Is Well, so hopefully you'll be able to check that out. And here we go. All right, for Sagittarius, all is well. What is good for Sagittarius? Okay. All right, Sagittarius. All is well for Sagittarius. What is it? 3 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Calibrating. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. The Moon. That could be Pisces or Cancerian. And Ace of Wands. Well, get it. Okay. Oh, I forgot I want to do this one here. I suppose I could do it at the end, but just get it all set up so it'll be more streamlined. Sagittarius, all is well. Big cards. Sagittarius, all is well. Sagittarius, all is well. Okay. All right, so what's this about? What's this Ten of Pentacles about for Sagittarius? Pentacles for Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. I'm writing the timestamp down, so hopefully I can remember it. Okay. What's this Moon card about for Sagittarius? Moon card for Sagittarius. The Chariot. Good for you. Okay, so you, something's recently changed for you, and you are in the flow now, and you need to keep being in the flow, and that needs to be what is controlling. Because if you're worried things are going to be all right, they are. It's about to break open, but you need to also make that a priority. I feel like this is that you need to. It's like something's going to come, and you need to meet it. You need to not let it pass you by. That's what I'm looking. You need to not let it pass you by. What's this Nine of Cups for Sagittarius? Six of Wands. So there it is. This is that flow coming. This is you being in the flow. This is you having put an offer or a request or something out there, and it's coming back to you. And this is because I think you got vertical on something. I think you thought, all right, you know what? I'm going to take charge of this situation. I'm not going to wait around anymore, or not. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to initiate. I'm going to start the ball rolling. So whatever you started the ball rolling on, if this is romance or if this is job, it pays off. It is you feeling intuitively led, taking it and running with it. I mean, running with it. Running with it. Being in the flow. What's this Ace of Wands? So, yeah. This is Two of Cups. For the Sagittarius I'm reading for, is this you thinking about reaching out to someone and wondering, and then you're like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting on this. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do it. What's this Six of Cups about? The Six of Cups. Part of this is you needing to know that it's okay to change your position. Don't ask me why I'm saying this. Change your position on things and come full circle, and to change your mind, change your position on things. I don't know that has any bearing on this, but it feels like you've waited long enough on something, or you kind of have let yourself off the hook. Like this is you. It's almost like you used to think one way and now you think differently. And you've been thinking this way for a long time, but you didn't do anything about it because you thought, well, no, it was like this. And it's like, you need to let yourself off the hook and realize you can change your mind about something, and you can put yourself out there. You can risk, you can initiate, and you're going to get either a yes or a no. So let's find out. You know what I mean? There's something that feels like that you changed your mind about, and it's okay to do that, and to either walk away or walk towards it. Walk away from something to walk towards something else. But it's okay to love again. It's okay to try again. This is you getting back on the horse, the proverbial horse. Kind of being done with either grieving, or done being mad, or done being hurt, and you're getting back out there. Now, I get that we're in Ronageddon, but change is coming, and this is you being ready to, when you're able to pursue what you want to pursue. You've been thinking about it for a while. Liberation. breaking free from a negative attachment. So you're walking away from something to walk away to something. It's strength. So this is you finally coming full circle and seeing something for what it is and letting go of it so that you can pursue something else. Is this you being kind of hung up on something from the past that kept you from pursuing this new job or person? Or saying you're sorry to a family member? Whatever you were kind of negatively affected by before is not holding you back anymore. And you're getting vertical on something and you're taking charge and you're either saying you're sorry or you're moving on by yourself or you're talking to someone. Whatever it is, whatever you put out there, is you putting out there for closure and resolution for yourself. Regardless of whether the person takes you up on it or not, this is you getting vertical on something and taking initiative and taking matters into your own hands so that you can take advantage of the flow that's coming, of the positivity of the things working out in your favor. It could very well be, it almost feels like you're finally over either an issue in your current relationship or a past issue, and you're feeling like you can love again or put yourself back out there again. That you can initiate and go after what you want again. That you're not feeling kind of hamstrung by a past negative attachment to something. So you have permission. It is done. You have permission to, because you've come full circle on something, you're in a different mindset now to go after and pursue what you want. There are happier days ahead for you. This is probably a very intuitive psychic time for you also, that you just feel like the timing is right and you're going to really take advantage of it. So go for it. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful and I hope you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot. I have tagged her in this Tarot Tag Tuesday. So anyway, much love and support to you, and I hope you seize the day and you take advantage of it and you do the thing, because you're coming into a really good cycle of flow. You're liking your chances, so get out there and get after it. Okay, all right, let me make a note here. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. All right, where are we here? Oh, next is going to be Leo. Okay. Okay. Hi Leo, welcome to your All Is Well reading. Thank you for stopping by. I have tagged Northern Starlight Tarot in this post. A reading, video, thing, tarot tag. Hi. So hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love. Hopefully she knows about this and is doing her own thing with it. Okay, Leo. What do we got here? This way. It's hard for me to, this way, okay. Leo, all is well. What is good for Leo? All right, Leo. Okay, Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Yay. Hold on, I'm writing the timestamp down, so hopefully I can get everything synced up. King of Cups, that could be Pisces. 3 of Cups. 7 of Swords. 8 of Wands. The Lovers, that could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Leo. Leo, what else for Leo? So, good for you. This is you deciding to take matters into your own hand. Again, kind of like Sagittarius, except for you're going to be, if this feels like you're kind of staying out of a situation strategically or getting yourself out of a situation strategically. Leo. It's one of those things though where there was quite the attachment. So, and this does feel like a romantic reading, but we'll see. All right. Whoopsie. All right, Leo. What's this Seven of Swords about? Seven of Swords for Leo. Five of Cups. All right. Eight of Wands. What's this Eight of Wands for Leo? Because you're not, obviously, this is about you wanting to keep things as stable as possible and not change anything right now. And even though you're disappointed, this is about you having your wits about you and not reacting with emotion. You're keeping a clear head and you're making decisions based on that clear head. What's this Eight of Wands about? Knight of Pentacles twice, so that could be Taurus. The thing about this right here too is that even though someone might reach out about finally being able to be that secure, stable, you're just like, yeah, I kind of heard this before and I'm not, I wish it could be. I wish it could be that, but there's a reason why we went like this. And you can't just come in all of a sudden saying everything I want to hear. It's not going to work. It's best for me to stay the course and to keep myself strategically removed from this situation. It's this Three of Cups right here. The thing is, this is not something that you're wishing they would say, and you're wizened. You're wiser for the experience with them, and you know that this is kind of just them doing what they always do, and it used to work to get your attention and to compel you to return or to respond or react. It's not going to now. You're wiser for this experience. You can see what's going on. It doesn't mean that it doesn't still affect you, but it, you know, what's this Three of Cups? What's this Three of Cups? The Moon card. All right, so that could be Pisces or Cancerian. What's this Lovers card about for Leo? What's this Lovers card? The Star card, that could be Aquarius. Bosom. Okay. Oh, I did that one already. Okay, all right. So Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and this is Pisces or Cancerian. Okay, so this, you need to know that you made the right decision, that it's your time now to heal and invest in yourself, and that it needs to be a choice about you first. This person's got nothing for you that you can't already provide for yourself, and this is someone that might, I think it's very important that you have your wits about you, and that while you might be grieving, you're grieving with those feelings and you're working through them, and you're keeping yourself in your own power, and you're rising above the situation and looking at it as compassionately, objectively compassionate as you can, because this is going to have a way of kind of pulling you back in. There's something very, for as much fun as this person was, there's also kind of this underbelly of unhealthiness, and it could be just that some really bad habits, that if not for those bad habits, you two would really kind of be up and running, and things would be good. But because that's the one thing that's at the crux of this, is that you can't be with this person because of their unhealthy indulgences that lead to kind of excess and things getting really murky. And so for them to come in with a message of stability, and it's what you've always wanted with them, because if not for that murkiness, that kind of unhealthy habit, that unhealthy coping style or whatever that just ultimately made you leave, you two would be a couple still. And so that's the very thing that they're going to tell you to get you, to compel you to engage and to talk to them again. And you need to have your wits about you, and you need to be very clear-headed and put yourself first here. You have permission to do that. So let's see what this is right here. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotion. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because they reached out, right? High Priestess. Okay, so this is you rising above, seeing it for what it is with compassion, and knowing the dynamic well enough to know that it's just not in your best interest to re-engage or to go back into that. You wish them well, but it's not your job to save them or to rescue them from this. It's not your job to make it better. And your job is you. Your job is you and yours. And you're going to try through the cry. Because there are brighter days ahead. You know it intuitively, you know this. That all is going to be well. And it's just going to take time to release this connection and work through this connection. And right now things are good and you're not wanting to rock the boat and you shouldn't. You finally have peace and stability and you're going to keep it there. Even though there's disappointment, this is you remembering it and thanking it and goodbying it. Thank you and goodbye. You know that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing right now, and this is you rebuilding and growing stronger every day. Not that you were one down, but that you're just feeling more solid about what you intuitively know is the right thing to do. Okay. Yes, I did do it. Okay. All right. So I hope this was helpful, Leo. I hope you know that everything is going to be okay and that you made the right decision and you're better for it and you release it with love and it's onward. I hope to see you in the next reading. Check out Northern Starlight Tarot. I hope she gets this tag and does it. Otherwise, it's just another reading. And you take care. Much love to you and I hope to see you in the next reading. Okay. Next up is Virgo. All right. Write the timestamp down. Hi Virgo, welcome. This is Tarot Tag Tuesday. I have already explained that in the intro, but yeah, so I have tagged Northern Starlight Tarot in this. Hopefully she's doing her own version of this for everybody. So how y'all doing, Virgo? Everybody okay? All right. Well, hopefully this helps to remind you that everything's going to be okay. All right, Virgo. What is good for Virgo? Virgo. Oopsie. Stop it. Four of Cups. Yay, Nine of Cups. Remember, Nine of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Wands. And you know that this could be just, this is whatever's falling out is getting rid. It's not only romantic or only work or financial. So just as a reminder. Okay. Page of Cups. So this is a sun that could be Leo. All right. So let me get the other ones I wanted to do here. Where are you? You are. Okay. Oopsie. Did I do it? Oh. All right, Virgo. What else for Virgo? Virgo. And yay! You know, it kind of looks like you're in the flow here. There's a return to stability and stasis. There's this kind of a reset. What else for Virgo? So this is kind of a, good for you. You're taking advantage of things. You're taking advantage of the reset. Okay. What's this Four of Wands for Virgo? What's Four of Wands for Virgo? Three of Swords. What's this Sun card about for Virgo? What's this Sun card for Virgo? Let's see. Six of Swords. I like it. What's this Six of Cups? So this is kind of you being like, well, shoot. And yet you are still doing the thing. Like you're coming into a clearing and you're like, hey, this is pretty cool. What's this Six of Cups about? Death card, that could be Scorpio. And Page of Cups. So I think this is you quite simply moving on from a past attachment. This could be work, this could be romance, this could be family member. But this is you putting it in its place and once you release that, you step into this kind of clearing where you're at peace, and there might be some still disappointment or kind of like a lull, but you're in a better position for it. You're able to put things in its place emotionally and situationally. You're kind of getting some perspective on this, and you're able to move on because of that. And you're seeing that you're going to be okay without this attachment or connection, be it work, romance, maybe an unhealthy friendship or family dynamic. But be prepared for a little bit of sadness and disappointment in knowing, and once you get that perspective, seeing, oh, that's what was really going on. Like, you're going to kind of finally come full circle on something, and then the awareness comes afterwards. And you're like, oh, wow. Once you kind of take your emotions out of it, you're able to move forward. But it's kind of also, there's going to be these pockets of like grief or like disappointment and a little bit of sadness. So, but you're still moving forward. It's just that as you move forward and things click and you get that perspective, get the epiphanies, you might feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. You're not. That's just the way it goes when you're moving through something, which you are. It's not going to slow you down. It's just going to be like, I thought I was over the, oh, okay, today's going to be one of those days. Or the next hour is going to be like this. You know what I mean? It's this 9 of Cups. It's this 9 of Cups. And this is, you know what? This feels like inner kid work. This feels like inner child work. This feels like you returning to a place of stability and tranquility to where you only have to worry about yourself and you and yours, basically, that depend on you. But it's a very simplified state where things are very calm and you have time to think. And it's going to be kind of not fraught, but kind of a mix of being happy and then kind of lulls and then being happy as you transition through this and move through this. Brighter days are ahead, and you're going to be having the perspective that you need. And it's time now for you to take care of yourself, you and yours. You need to actually be able to pursue what you want to pursue and have things be the way you want to have, to be heard, to be listened to finally start listening to yourself and doing what you feel is right for you. This seems to be a common theme, that it finally gets to be about you. And you're getting the perspective on that. You're putting yourself out there. This is about having faith in yourself. This is about you needing to know that you're going to be okay and to trust in the future. To know that you're stepping out of something that wasn't good for you and you're moving into a place where you can receive what is meant for you. Brighter days ahead. Yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. Yes. Wheel of Fortune. So this is you coming out of that funk and movement towards brighter days ahead. So this is like that reset, and you get the epiphanies and you start making sense of everything, and in making sense you let things go, and in letting things go you make sense. It's like this, but there's forward movement and there's peace and happiness as you let go. Good for you. So very personal. This could be you're in partnership with someone and you're letting go of an issue that was holding you two back. You're finally, laying down the sword or whatnot. This could be you having left a relationship a while ago and you're finally understanding it and making some progress emotionally on it, and you're letting go of some things and getting some perspective, and it's leading to a lot of happiness with where you're at, and you're not wanting to change anything. Any kind of prospects are down the road, but you're happy about that because you're at peace now finally. So this doesn't have to be only for singles, this could just be you finally letting go of something and deciding to rejoin, the relationship emotionally. Or this could be you finally finding a way back to yourself after you're working through some of these issues from a past relationship. So this is all about you finally having balance and peace and calm to sort through an issue that was bothering you, and you're able to make sense of it and move forward. Okay, so brighter days ahead for you, Virgo. Brighter days ahead. And you need to keep the faith and know that that's what is coming for you. Because whether you like it or not, you're letting go and you're transitioning. So, I say that sarcastically because I know you wouldn't mind that. So, okay, I hope this was helpful, Virgo. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by, and make sure you check out Northern Starlight Tarot. Hopefully she's doing her version of this. Okay. All right. Much love. You take care of yourself. Okay. All right. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm going to do Capricorn next. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your All Is Well reading. This is a tarot tag. I know you probably watched the intro, but this is a tarot tag, and I have tagged Northern Starlight Tarot. See if she'll do her version of this. If not, this is another reading for you. Okay, Capricorn. All is well. What is good for Capricorn? All is well for Capricorn. What message do you need to hear right now to know all is well? Eight of Wands. Well, okay then. Recent changes or change coming. Things coming in. What is it? Capricorn. Well, that was rude. I'm gonna get pushy about it. Capricorn. Well, I hope you made note of the cards, because I didn't even realize what flipped. I think that I just was like, oh, too many, and I didn't even bother to notice them. Oof, okay. Capricorn. Star card, Aquarius. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Could be Capricorn. So that we have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. Okay, so let me get the other ones here that we're going to use for the... There we are. Can you see all that? Like, yeah, you can. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. So, okay. Capricorn. I think this is about you having been done with a major cycle or situationship, and you having grown through it to where you don't feel the need to spend any more time with this person or dwelling on the issue. So there's that, and it seems like a lot of people are coming full circle on past toxic or negative or just not very fulfilling things. So that's kind of a reoccurring theme here. Okay, so what's this Queen of Pentacles about for Capricorn? There's Capricorn. What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers, and there it is. Okay. Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, because I don't have to do only romantic readings, and I didn't want it to be limited to that, but it kind of felt like that. But it was like, okay, well, this could be work, it could be family, it could be this. Yeah, we got the Lovers. What's this King of Cups about for Capricorn? Empress. Could be Taurus, Aries, or Libra. What's this Seven of Swords about? Seven of Swords about the world. Okay. All right. So reminiscing is fine, returning is not. You need to remember why you left, and you need to sort that, in order to sort through that. But this is, you're in a place where you can have perspective and have some self-love and get into this sort of clearing about why you left a situation. And this is kind of the aftermath of having left that situation. The drama is beginning to die down, and this is about you looking forward to the future. And I'm telling you, there's someone that is on the periphery here that either you've been keeping at bay, or I said bay, like bay. Okay. But that you've been holding at a distance. And actually it's quite noble, because it feels like you know yourself well enough to know that you've still got some kind of with someone that was pretty significant a while ago, that may have just recently ended, or that you're still not quite through something. So you've kind of been keeping someone at bay, and that's good. But it feels like in thinking about that person, it's kind of a slippery slope, because then you can start to do the slide and it's like, remember why you left. Remember why it ended. You did it for a reason. You had to. You had to be strategic about your exit. It had to be a planned detachment, because if you waited for the right time, it was never going to come, because of all the feelings involved and quite possibly codependency. So you did what you had to do for the reasons you had. And this is about recognizing that and staying with that realization, not thinking, well, maybe enough time has gone by that we can. No. Give me the phone. Because this is about you knowing that the best is yet to come, that you are solid where you're at, you can take care of you and yours, and that you need to trust your reasoning. You need to trust yourself and know that you made the best decision, and that better days are ahead, and that you made the decision you need to you needed to make at the time, out of self-love and needing to put yourself first, and needing to put what you want first. And you have a lot to give to a relationship or a partnership or a situationship, and you want to come correct. And you know what you can bring to the table, and you know that now it's okay to expect someone else to give what you give, because you do give a lot. You are a good partner. This is being able to expect that in return from somebody, knowing that you deserve it, and you're not going to take anything less now. You're going to be putting your needs first. And it's honestly, it feels like you've come full circle with this. We've got the World and the Wheel. It feels like you're getting this perspective. And who was it before? I think it was Virgo that kind of had the same thing. Like they were like moving through getting over someone and getting perspective on it. And it feels like, it kind of, if I'm honest, it kind of feels like maybe this person reached out and that's what started you thinking about them. And you might be glad that you're keeping this other person at arm's length, because you don't want to do anything. Like you have a lot of honor about being fair with someone, and you wouldn't want to all of a sudden put yourself or them in like a situation where things were going really good, and then you ruined it because you did something that was, you kept something from them, or you weren't trustworthy, that sort of thing. So, I mean, for the Capricorns I'm reading for, you take that very seriously. So, this is all about you I think in realizing that you've turned a corner, it's almost like there's a little bit of reminiscing, and you just need to remember that you did it for you, and that it was right that you did it for you, that you ended this connection. We have intuitive communication. There it is. Silent whispers from the heart. You're thinking about them. That's why I'm like, why do I have to tell you that you made the right decision, and that you're moving through this and you're moving towards someone else? Because you're thinking about somebody. For the Capricorns I'm reading for, you're thinking about them. And the Magician, because they have that hold. It was nothing wrong with it being a good connection. That's probably why you need to take some time to heal from it. There's nothing wrong with it being that really powerful connection, but you want the stability now to go with it. You made the right decision. You did the right thing. You're doing good. Moving forward. It's not going to be much longer that you have to keep that other person at bay, or not, if that's not what you want. But I like that you're kind of trying out something new and taking baby steps with it, and making sure that you are able to have your needs met, and you can measure that a person is willing to and going to give to you what you give to the relationship. You shouldn't settle for anything less. You simply give too much. You have too much to offer. And that's with everybody. But it's like you're coming from a good place and you really want to make sure that someone else is also. And it takes time to vet that. So good for you. But no reversing here. No kind of taking 2 steps back. You left for a reason. You need to remember that. You're moving in the right direction. Stay on course. Okay. I did everything. Well, okay then. Okay, Capricorn. No doubting yourself. Onward. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by, and make sure you check out Northern Starlight Tarot if you get a chance. Hopefully, she's doing her own thing with this. Okay, much love to you, Capricorn. Thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or first responder, and you take care. Oh, Taurus. Okay. Okay. Hi, Taurus. I had to get some water there. Welcome. This is the All Is Well reading, and I have tarot tagged Northern Starlight Tarot. You probably already heard the intro, so I'll leave it at that. But hopefully this will be helpful. Maybe Northern Starlight Tarot will do her version of this, so that would be really cool. And you have 2 versions of it. Okay, Taurus. What is good for Taurus? How you doing? Hopefully everything's going good for you. Taurus. Taurus. What is good for Taurus? All is well for Taurus. The Hierophant. Taurus. That's Taurus. The Hanged Man. Well, okay then. Pisces. Why not? All major arcana. 8 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Judgment. This could be Sagittarius, Capricorn, no, Cancer, or Scorpio. Ace of Wands. All right, you need to trust. Right off the bat, this is about you needing to trust and you needing to, whoopsie, grab the wrong. Oh, shucks. Needing to trust and needing to not feel like you don't have your own agency. This is you. Wow. Hold on a minute here. Taurus. Just hear it now. So, oh no, I trust fine. Okay, I know. But this is about you not having to make a decision, not being in charge. This is about you not having, this is about you waiting and seeing. This is about you waiting and seeing and not making a decision yet. What's this 2 of Pentacles? What's this 2 of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay. Maybe that's why I said don't make a decision. This is about seeing what unfolds, rather. What's this 8 of Swords about? For Taurus. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. Is this a work reading? What's this Judgment about? Yay, because they've all been romantic up until this, boy. What's it? Well, Aries had work and romance. What's this Judgment about? Okay, so this is about you're doing what you want to do, and you need to have faith that it's going to unfold and work out. It's in the beginning stages, or there's been a lull, but you need to keep at it. You felt intuitively led to do this, and you had a lot of optimism. I mean, this could be romantic, but this feels like it's about work. It feels like you're leaving something that you might have been doing for quite some time, a profession or career job, and you're striking out on your own. You're doing your own thing, either changing jobs or doing something. You're starting up your own business, and you need to stop. Easier said than done, I know, but you can worry as long as that is matched with your beginning optimism and your faith that you will succeed and that what you are doing is valuable and vital and accessible and necessary. So this is all about you. You can worry as long as you also match it with encouraging thoughts about yourself, because worry is just a horrible wish, right? So you can sit there and go, oh my gosh, this is going to fail. And then you can also match it with, I'm doing good things and this is going to be helpful and useful to people, or however you want to counteract that. Like I'm moving in the direction that is best for me and my demographic, or however you want to do it. Just make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself, basically. What's this Ace of Wands for Taurus? 3 of Swords. Okay. So this is about, this jumped, Queen of Pentacles. This is about, there's been some setbacks and some disappointment, and you're not sure what to do. You're not sure if this is going to pan out. Yes, stick with it. Yes. This is about not calling it quits just yet, because this is something you believed in and you wanted to do this for a long time, and you're not getting the immediate feedback or rewards or results that you wanted, but it's going to take time, and you need to stick with it. This is part of the process. And I have no idea what you're doing, but this is not the time to give up. This is a time to, it could be peaks and valleys. So this is a time to just kind of quietly persevere, and the upswing is coming. What's this Hanged Man about? Okay, 8 of Wands. So is this you thinking that you need to let go of something, or that you should, and you should just call it a day and call it quit? No, this is about trusting and knowing that it's coming back up on the upswing. There's an upswing coming. There's been a lull. You feel like maybe it's not doing so well. And again, this could be a romantic relationship where you're like, well, we kind of fell out of favor with each other, or we're not connecting like we used to. Whatever this is saying that this is just a temporary lull, and you need to have faith that it's going to be back with what it was. It's going to be back to where it was. I don't think that it's about renewed effort. I think this is about where it was. I don't think that it's about renewed effort. I think this is about, which is really weird, because you would think that if you're going to resolve it, well, you can kickstart something, right? But this is actually having faith and waiting something out. So is this about you and someone, or you and someone being on the outs, and then realizing, okay, maybe this is just how it goes with us. This is our thing. Or is this something that you kind of poured your heart into with a job prospect or work at home that isn't panning out quite the way you thought it would? And this is actually about waiting, and waiting for the turnaround, waiting for it to course correct and get back into the flow of things. Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Okie dokie. The Magician. Wow, and this is card number 1 too, so this is the big one. The Magician, also card number 1. Maybe this is about taking action into your own hands, but I don't think so. I think this is about you trusting in the flow and in the cycle of things, and knowing that your time is coming. This is about manifesting. This is about believing. This is about patiently waiting for things to course correct and get back on track. Because right now there might be this sort of uncertainty, or there's been like this, there's been this, period of uncertainty and instability. And it looks like you're coming full circle on it. And you just need to wait a little longer for things to course correct, and to feel more secure about venturing forward, either with this, picking production back up with this job at home, or, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I'm usually never about the ex, but resuming communication with a marital partner, or a spouse or long-term partner. I don't think this is about you doing anything other than waiting things out and having faith that all is happening as it should, and it's going to course correct in time, and you'll know when the right time is to re-engage or to you'll feel the shift. You're going to feel the shift. So there it is, Taurus. Okay. It feels like you're maybe the reason why you're like still, because you have been kind of in this sort of holding pattern, this holding mode, and you were thinking maybe it's time you do something. Maybe it's time I take matters into my own hand. Nope. You need to wait. You will know when the right time is to respond, and you'll know when things have been course corrected. You're going to have to rely on your intuition to know, and you'll be able to do that, to know when it's the right time. You'll know. I hate it when people say that, because it's like, yeah, but how? And the answer is yes. Okay. But you'll know. You know this situation well. You either know the market or your person, but you're familiar with the situation to know that, okay, it's just not right now, but in time it will be. That's this. And things like this happen. And if not, you're not anything without being patient. I mean, Tauruses are nothing without patience and being able to take the long view on things. So this is just something that you're going to have to kind of go with the flow on until it's back to your liking, until it course corrects, and you'll mercifully know when that is. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to end it here. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. I hope you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot's version of this. And I wish you a good week or good day, good month, and much love to you. Okay, Taurus, you take care. Okay. Hi, Libra. Welcome to your All Is Well reading. This is Tarot Tag Tuesday. I figure you already heard that in the intro. So this is just a message you need to hear right now. That's what it is. Message you need to hear. I haven't decided. I haven't made a decision for this one if it's monthly or weekly or whatnot. But it was more about tagging another reader and kind of getting this flow going within the community. And speaking of which, that other reader is Northern Starlight Tarot, so hopefully she'll do something with this. Okay, Libra, what is good? What is the message Libra needs to hear for all is well for Libra? All right. What does Libra need to know all is well about? Two of Swords, peace in the land. Hermit, could be Virgo. Temperance, okay. Sagittarius, need to take some time. Devil, why not? Capricorn. Four of Wands. Ace of Wands. All right, let me get the others here that I'm using. Okay. For Libra. So we've got 3 out of 6 here. 3 out of 6 for Major Arcana. So this is kind of huge here. So, okay. Libra. Not for nothing, but I keep wanting to say Virgo or Taurus. And Libra. Libra. Okay, so what's this Devil about? Because this is Is this you taking matters into your own hands to resolve an issue? What's this devil about for Libra? The Empress. That could be Taurus, Aries, or Libra. I've always read this as Taurus or Aries, but I'm also aware that it could be Libra. So Taurus, Aries, or Libra. What's this Four of Wands about? The Moon. All right. You know what I'm going to say here. This is Pisces or Cancerian. This is a familiar issue with us, you and I, Libra. I've been talking at you for a couple of months now about this. Temperance. That could be Sagittarius. What's this Temperance about? Okay. The Star card, also Aquarius. Yeah. This is Hermit about you're getting vertical on something. You're taking the initiative and you're maintaining this peace and this calm and not engaging in discussion, and you're putting yourself first, and you are not putting up with the murkiness or instability in this connection like you did before. You know what you want, and you're it's very simple actually when all is said and done, right? It was not easy, but you're kind of on the other side of it now. And so this is about you putting your foot down for your needs. And this could be anywhere from you and your person having a long-standing issue and you finally are very clear with them and they get it, or this is you walking away from a long-standing connection and ending the unhealthy dynamic. So it doesn't have to be that, you know, happiness is only when you're alone, or this is only for, you know, my Libras that are ending it, or this is just you getting vertical and deciding what you want and knowing that you deserve better and you deserve to be able to have what you want. That what you're asking is not unreasonable, and that you don't want to have quite possibly a connection that is kind of shrouded in the dark, shrouded in moonlight and mystery and all that underbelly type stuff. You want something that is out in the open and a solid, healthy, stable relationship and connection where you can rely on somebody. What's this Ace of Wands for Libra? It's not intentional, but pretty much all of these have been romantic readings. So I'm going with it, but it was not intended. It was open. So what's this Ace of Wands for Libra? Libra. Justice card. It could be Libra. It is Libra. So, yeah, this is you tired of waiting. This is you wanting what you want and knowing that it's okay to want what you want, and that knowing what is right for you and deciding to pursue that instead of what you were attached to. This is letting go of something that wasn't working and trying to make it work, and letting go of that so that you can be open to receive a much better matched person or opportunity. This is no longer hanging on to that which does not serve you. This is you kind of sheltering in place emotionally, not involving yourself in a codependent, unhealthy situation anymore, and wanting a relationship that is vibrant and alive, not just kept in secret. And this is you taking time and hunkering down and allowing for that transition and that harmony and balance to be restored. Okay. All right. Oh, this one. Star card again. And this is apprehension. Moving out into the world, doubt and fear. That's what this is right here. You need to trust and know that all is well, and that when you are ready to get out there and you put your wants and desires and needs out there, it's going to be okay to do so. You'll be ready for it, and you'll be able to be discerning and not end up with this dynamic again. So it might not be the right time yet, but it feels like you're more worried about it's never going to be the right time, or you're never going to, but you are, and you'll know when you are. And when you do, it will be the right time. And you'll move forward with what is best for you. It's okay to put your needs and your priority first. There's no feeling guilty about ending something that didn't serve you, or that was only serving someone else's needs or done in the dark. that there was just so much murkiness and instability that, you know, you were getting these crumbs of love. You don't deserve that. Nobody does. This is you stepping into the light and putting your needs forward and wanting to have balance, knowing that it's the right thing to do, and knowing that it's okay to do it. You'll know when the time is right. Okay, all right, Libra. No waffling, no going back. Give me the phone. If you're going to do that, you will. Okay, you know what I mean. But this is... Because a lot of times when we think about things, then we start negotiating and bargaining. And I mean, it's inevitable, right? You start thinking about something and then before you know it, you're bargaining and you're cringing and you're, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't do that. This is you just... Okay. All right, Libra. I hope this was helpful. I think this has been really hard for you because this keeps coming up, and I think you need to know that it's going to be okay and that you did the right thing and that you will, there is healing taking place and things are being, balance is being restored, and you need to stop beating yourself up. And maybe that's part of the process of returning to stasis for you, but it's a life lesson, not a life sentence. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. If you get a chance, check out Northern Starlight Tarot's version of this, if she is participating in this tarot tag. And I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. I'm going to do Gemini next. Okay. Hi Gemini, welcome to your All Is Well reading for Tarot Tag Tuesday, where I have tagged Northern Starlight Tarot in this. Hopefully she'll be doing her own version. If you haven't checked her out, check her out, show her some love and support. This is your All Is Well reading. I haven't decided yet. It's the first time I've done this. I've never done a tarot tag before, because why not? I mean, let's do something different. But I guess this will be for just the message you need to hear for right now. Maybe as I do this more, it'll be more about like for the week or for the month. But I feel like this has been shaping up to be messages that everyone needs to hear right now. Because there's been a couple of repeater messages, and it's like, well, they must need to hear it. So here goes. Okay, Gemini. Okay. What is good for Gemini? What do they need to hear? All is well. Yay for a break. Yay for giving something a rest. The World. The Lovers. That could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. I always do that. Need to slide you over here. Ace of Pentacles. I like it. 10 of Cups. Star card. This has been coming up so much. The Star card. Aquarius. Bosoms. All right, I can say bosoms. You see another one. Whoopsie. Gemini. 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 And one more. Gemini. 1, 2, 3. Major Arcana. Okay, pivotal. Important message headed your way. Okay, so it was 2 of them, so I'm doing both of them. Okay. What's this Ace of Pentacles about for Gemini? This Ace of Pentacles for Gemini. Ace of Pentacles for Gemini. Queen of Wands, that could be Aries. Huh. All right. Are you stagnant on something? This is 10 of Cups. Well, you need to know that everything's going to be all right. Huh. Okay. What's this? What's this Lover's card about here? Not too shabby. Okay, so this jumped. Are you, is this about having a kid? Okay. This Gemini, this Lover's card about for Gemini. It's about waiting for the right time to have kids. Good gracious. Kids. kids. Okay. Look at all this good news here. What's this star card about? Okay, well, you know what? You and your... Okay, so apparently you've got somebody or a situation. Doesn't have to be romantic. I'm trying to leave this open, but there is a situation that will resolve and will return to stasis as soon as the whatever's going on in the world sorts out. What's this star card about? As soon as whatever's going on globally resolves, you and whoever you're dealing with, or whatever you're dealing with, maybe this is a job, but it feels like another person, will resolve. Will be able to pick back up. What's this world card about? Okay, so rejection is God's protection. Redirection is protection and something else. Oh, rejection is redirection and protection. So you need to remember that. Honestly, this is, holy cow, Gemini. Do you see all this good news here? This fresh start, this stasis being returned. For this jumped, and this very well could be that you have been trying, this is very specific, but it deals with pregnancy. Just throwing that out there, that this could be about trying for a child or to become a parent, and you haven't been able to thus far. For whatever reason, as soon as things settle down with this Ronageddon business, that very well could be something you decide to pick back up and pursue again. So there's that. If it is not, this simply could be a romance that before it got any legs had to be kind of squashed or shut down because of whatever was going on globally. We've got the world card twice here, and we've got an ending offering a new beginning. And I mean, look at this. We got the Queen of Wands, we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Lover's card. It's like all good things here that from what it looks like out of this destruction and chaos comes healing and hope and a solid beginning with someone. And all is right with the world. Watch, this is like disappointment and abandonment. Oh God. Intuitive communication. Okay, so someone's waiting for you and you're waiting for someone. Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. You two are holding out for each other. You two feel the same exact way. So I don't know who you're dealing with, Gemini, but they feel the same way about you. And as soon as all this worldly business is over, you two are going to get started up and running again. We got Taurus and we got the Tower. We got the Tower twice here. So this, okay, because this is a positive reading, this very well could be the kind of partnership that you've been looking for. I mean, this is Taurus and the Tower and intuitive communication. This is like blow your socks off type stuff. And I don't do fluffy or woo-woo. So this is, you know, I'm not being generous here. This is about you feeling very connected to someone or really hopeful or just feeling like there was something there and you haven't forgotten about this person. There's this opportunity to pursue that has been dormant, but once the world comes back online, this is you picking up where you left off and it being just really good, just a really powerful connection, a powerful happening. And being happy with the way things are, all is right with the world, and ending brings a new beginning and hope and a reset and another chance. So holy cow, this is you. I think this is both of you pursuing it though, but this is you definitely picking up where you left off with a situation or a person that was kind of squashed because of this Ronageddon business. So go get it. I mean, not now. Wait till, but you know what I mean. As soon as you have the green light to pursue something specific to this situation, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's when your doctor's office opens again or when flights open up again or whatnot, but as soon as that green light is given, you and your other party, whoever you're dealing with, are going to be in sync and of like mind. Okay, Gemini, good for you. I hope this was helpful. It's awfully encouraging. And I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot. And I hope you feel encouraged and know that it's just a matter of time before you and this situation are kind of reunited and can pick back up where you left off. So, okay. All right. Much love to you. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care. Next up is going to be Aquarius. Okay. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your All Is Well reading. I know you probably already heard the intro. I've tagged somewhat, this is a tarot tag. I'm not sure if this is going to be a weekly thing or a monthly or whatnot, but so there's no time. The reason why I'm saying that is there's no time on this per se. It feels like the way this is shaping up, it's like this is what needs to be heard right now, because there's a lot of there's a lot of uncertainty and a transition for a lot of us out there. And so this is like, no, you got this, keep going. Remember why you started, that sort of thing. So anyway, hi. Welcome to your All Is Well reading. I tagged Northern Starlight Tarot in this, so hopefully she is doing something with this. If you haven't checked her out yet, be sure to check her out. Show her some love. All right, Aquarius, what's good? All is well for Aquarius, isn't it? Yes, indeedy. What is it? Aquarius. All is well. Knight of Swords, and there you are. There's Aquarius. Okay. High Priestess. That could be Pisces or Cancerian. Page of Swords. Every time I do that. The Moon. Whoo, gracious. What is going on? Your intuition is on fire. Pisces or Cancerian. Pisces or Cancerian. The Moon. My goodness gracious. Judgment. It's finally happening. Whatever it is finally happening. Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. All right, let me get the other ones that I'm doing here. Oh, it's been a long time. It's finally happening. It's been a long time coming. Whatever it is finally going to get off the ground here. Like, and that's another thing that's been kind of a theme that's been running through, is that when the right time comes, or like very soon here, things are going to take off. Not return back to normal, but return back to stasis for you. There's a difference, because it's like what's best for you, what feels most aligned, versus how we used to do things normal. You know what I mean? So, okay. What else for Aquarius? Okay, so this for Aquarius. So whatever this is, it's quite significant. We've got 3 out of 6 major arcana here. So listen up. No, okay. So this is whatever you've been, yeah. You feel, your intuition feels like it's on fire, and you've been waiting and knowing that you're on the right path, and you've been waiting for something to happen, and it's finally starting to take off. It's finally starting to get legs. What's this Moon about? What's this Moon card about? The Tower. Okay. What's this Judgment about? For, that could be Scorpio, by the way. What's this Judgment about for Aquarius? The Sun. The Sun. Yes. What's this Page of Swords? The Devil. Look at all this major arcana. Holy cow. Capricorn. This could be Taurus. I think I said that already. This could be Leo. What's this? So this is, you know what? This is you like, no more. This is you finally making a decision and being like, okay, it is the right time. I need to do this. I am not afraid anymore. Not like before. I'm cutting loose. I'm going forward. I'm moving forward. I'm not going to stay stuck anymore. What's this? It's almost like there's this period of flow, or like the stars align and you just take off like a rocket. Like there's something that you've been sitting on or waiting, and you've decided that I'm not putting up, I'm cutting that part out of my life, or that off, and I'm going after what I've been waiting to go after. I'm pursuing, I'm doing the thing that I've been putting on hold to deal with something, and I'm not dealing with that something anymore. I'm ending that something. I'm going to do this thing. What's this High Priestess about for Aquarius? Oopsie. Two of Cups. Oh. Okay. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Whoopsie. So that jumped. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? Justice. Good. Okay. All right. So I think this involves you knowing that the time has come and trusting that you can do the right, or you can do the thing, and it's time to do the thing, and you don't need to drag something that was not good for you or good with you forward, and you get to do your own thing now. It's time, and you're ready. You're more than ready. And whatever you put your mind to in this period, there's flow here. Whatever you are wanting to do that you finally have enacted and are going to do come, HE double hockey sticks or high water, it's happening. It's the right time for it. It is going to bring the stability that you want. It's going to bring the peace and the harmony that you want. It's a good time to do this thing. You've been kind of laying dormant on it for a while, quite possibly because you were dealing with maybe an unhealthy connection or attachment. Could be work, could be romance, but you are ending that and you're going rogue, an Aquarius specialty, and you're going to do your own thing. And it's the right time to do so. So I don't know what, you're going to be very happy with the results. So I don't know what it is, but whatever you have committed to or been thinking about doing, save for an unhealthy kind of something holding you back, you're ditching that and you're doing the thing. And it's 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 the right thing to do, and you feel it. And you should be doing the thing that you want to do, that you've wanted to do for a while now, but you put on hold. 9 of Hearts. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Fulfillment, harmony, protection. It's time. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. It's time. This is the right time. Something has ended because either you've ended or you've kind of been extricated. You've moved yourself out of a situation and your luck is changing for the better, and, on fire, basically. All good things, Aquarius. Whatever you're thinking of doing, do it. And don't stop. No more, you're done with that. The cycle has ended with that unhealthy stuff. It's your time now. And continue to listen to your intuition, because it is like on fire. It's your time has come. Holy cow. Okay. Good gracious. I hope this was helpful. I don't know how it can't be, honestly. I hope this was helpful. I hope you feel encouraged and you know that it's going to be okay. And that you're going to be okay. And I hope to see you I hope you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. You take care. Much love to you. Oh, okay. I'm going to do Scorpio next. Oopsie. Okay. Water. I'm getting water. Okay. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your All Is Well reading. This is Tarot Tag Tuesday. I know you heard the intro, so can't help but repeat myself sometimes. All right. Hopefully you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot for her version of this, so you can feel doubly encouraged. Okay, and I'm finding across the board that what's coming out is, it might be a repeated message, but apparently it's needed to be heard. And that's hopefully, I mean, that's what I intended for this to be, is something someone needs to hear right now. To double down on, if you were in doubt, nope, you need to hear this. So, okay, yes. So for Scorpio, all is well. This isn't married to a romantic reading either. This could be about anything. So we'll see what comes up here. Scorpio, all is well. What is good for Scorpio? I'm going to do like this and go like this so that there's no confusion. Scorpio, can't see anything. Okay, Scorpio. Eight of Swords. The Hierophant, that could be Taurus. Eight of Wands. Good gracious. Eight of Cups, lots of eights. Queen of Cups, that could be Cancerian. And Knight of Wands, that could be Leo. Let me get the other one that I'm doing here. Move you over here. Running out of table space here. All right. All right, for Scorpio. No more waiting. You can go after what you want. Right. Barring Ronageddon, right? But this is, you don't have to wait for something that you've been getting crumbs of love for quite a while now. Or whatever's not working in your life. Doesn't even have to be romantic. What's not working, you're not attached to it. And if you are and it's not working, that needs to be addressed. You have permission. It's deeper than that, I know. Easier said than done, I know. But let's just get into the reading here. What's this Eight of Cups about for Scorpio? 3 eights, good gracious. So 3 eights and a 4. So marriage or partnered union. So we're dealing with a significant relationship here. It could be work, it could be marriage. Could be a long-term relationship, could be family. What's this Eight of Cups here for Scorpio? 5 of Swords. Yowza. What's this Queen of Cups? This is Queen of Cups for Scorpio. This is looking like you've decided enough is enough and you need to put your emotional well-being first. You've reached a turning point and you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. What's this Eight of Wands for Scorpio? Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it is a significant partnership or significant attachment to something or someone. 6 of Wands. So this is either you getting word and things are going to start moving in the right direction and you're able to make some decisions now and you're able to finally start feeling valued in a situation. Maybe you're hired back. Maybe you hear from somebody that it's been a dormant connection, family or otherwise, and you two are starting to communicate and it feels really good and you've got some decisions to make based on what is said or what is shared. There's a turning point reached here to where either you're walking away from a situation, or you two are on the same page and you're starting to talk. Right? Not confusing at all, right? What's this Hierophant about for Scorpio? The Tower, there's Scorpio. Okay. So this is a disruption of a stable, solid connection where you laid off or let go, and now you're in talks and they want you back. Or is this a marriage that has been broken up and you're laying low and you're not sure what to do, and it might be, well, you know what? I don't think this is about even you doing anything. I think this is about you thinking about your options and staying not emotional as best you can, and realizing what's done is done and the way forward is the way forward, meaning you need to look forward for solutions. It's almost like, what do you want your future to look like out here? And then figuring out a way to get there. Not about fixing the past, or like, because it's almost like, because what's done is done. Hold on, what's this? Of course what's done is done, but I mean, it's like, you know what? It's like looking at this out here that you want and backwards engineering it. Okay, so if I want to have this and that, or if I want to do this and that, or live here and there, this is what I need to do. So today I need to do this, this, and this. So this is about looking to the future and starting to devise a plan to get here. And it's not just putting a goal out there and manifesting. It's about backwards engineering it. It feels different. It feels like this is about you being decisive and deciding that you want this, and then figuring out what 3 things you can do today for that. This is about you being very proactive about your success, whether this is about reconciliation or accepting that job offer when you were let go back, or this is about your forward movement solo. But either way, this is about you being very proactive about how to get there, making decisions and actually planning for the thing that you want. I took a turn. What's this Knight of Wands? King of Swords. Okay, so there it is. There's the planning. There's the planning and going after what you want. Because enough of this disruption to the stability and the trust and your self-efficacy and your being able to feel like you can rely on yourself, enough. This is about you making a decision to get up and start moving towards that, and plotting and planning and strategizing how to get there. You've reached a turning point and you're like, no more. It's not enough to know that you deserve the best. It's not enough to know that I'm worth it, or that I can do this, or that I can do that. It's about, for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, it's almost like that lasts for about 2 minutes and then you get restless. And then that restless energy makes you want to reach back out or do this or do that to have some kind of movement or some kind of something. And that's not the answer. You've done that. It's not working. The answer is, what do you want? You want this right here? Okay, you need to actively backwards engineer it. And you need to do that until you get all the way back to, like, let's say you started here and what you want is out here. Or in a year, I want to have this or that. That starts with active backwards engineering. It's not enough just to kind of, and a lot of these have been, you need to trust and you need to know it's going to happen in its own time and you'll know when it's ready. This is not that reading. No, it's the exact opposite. This is about you actively planning for your success down to pretty crucial details, because the reason for that is you need to see yourself doing, there are 3 things. You need to see yourself doing it. You need to see yourself back up and at it again, because you've been laying low for quite a while, or kind of in the in-between, and it's time. Number 2, for the Scorpios I'm reading for, if you sit idle too long, you start that stinking thinking and you start bargaining with yourself again. And number 3, unless you can have respect for what you want or you put value on it, you're not going to pursue it. For the Scorpios I'm reading for, you're not going to care about something that you don't have, that you don't believe can be accomplished. You won't waste your time. So in the planning and doing the planning, that's going to show you that how it can be done and that you can do it and that it actually is achievable. And I know that sounds silly. It sounds kind of basic and simple, but for the Scorpios I'm reading for, that's how you kind of get attached to something. That's how you start to pursue something, and then you don't let go, which is really great for something that you want. And you're pretty steadfast. So if you can backwards engineer this and make it make sense for you, there's your way out. There's your way out of feeling stuck. And I could go keep talking, right? Like I always do. Inner sanctuary. Yay for that. Because I feel like you're ready to take the plunge. You're ready to move in a different direction. This is about you. This is about enough is enough. This is about you kind of being like, not to be violent, but you know how someone just goes and upends a table? This is that. You've had it. It's time. as much as you can. This is about you starting to plot for your success, your forward trajectory, you getting out of an unhealthy situation or a situation that's just been stagnant for a while, that you've been left in limbo, stuck in limbo. You've given it its due diligence and thinking about it and kind of, you know, trying to make sense of it as best as you can. And this is about you now planning for your future success. And I don't just mean looking forward to the future. This is actively, proactively planning for it down to as much detail as you can. Because the Scorpios I'm reading for you need that sort of attachment to something new to get you out of where you're at now. And you're not going to have that attachment if you don't put value in what it is. And you're not going to put value in what it is if you don't start thinking about where you want to be versus where you are now. So, hopefully that all made sense. And I'm glad that you're at least thinking about this turning point, because you do deserve better. You've given this its due diligence, its emotional leeway or slack. You've examined it. You're loyal. You're fiercely loyal. But it's time to put you first. So this is about you making a plan to pursue what you want in light of things being stagnant and not wanting to deal with quite possibly someone robbing you of your inner peace or disrupting that. And you've had this epiphany realizing, I need to take charge of this. I need to be making the decisions that move me forward towards what I want out here. And how I do that is this. Okay. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading, Scorpio, and I thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot and see what she does with this. And you take care, and much love to you. Okay. All right. Next one up is Pisces. Okay. Hi Pisces, welcome to your All Is Well reading. Right. I know you heard the intro, so I'll just get right into it. Hopefully you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot, see what she does with this. I've tagged her in this Tarot Tag Tuesday, and see what she does with it. This doesn't have a time frame. It's just what you need to hear for right now or whenever you view this. It might evolve to, you know, a monthly thing or whatnot. But for right now, it seems to be shaping up to messages that for a lot of us are redundant or repetitive, but it came out, so needed to be heard. Okay, Pisces. What is good for Pisces? All is well for Pisces. Page of Cups. Okay. 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And 3, 4, 5. Okay then. So, where are we? 3, 4, 5, and then 10. Okay, let me get the other ones I'm using here. So, you go over there. Oopsie. All right, Pisces. Oopsie. One more Pisces. Doggone it. Pisces. Okay. So, good for you. Yes, you will. You are right where you're supposed to be. And everything is fine. And everything's going to be fine and continue to stay fine. And this is all you doing it for yourself. You are putting you and yourself first. And this doesn't have to be for those of you that are only single or that are in relationships or whatever. This is just taking a micro look at you and what is applicable as far as all is well. So it's not like, oh, the only true happiness can be if you're alone or single. You could very well be partnered and having this private issue right now. So not that being said, this feels like you were kind of wondering if you were on the right track or if everything is okay, because it feels okay, but you're almost waiting for the other shoe to drop for the Pisces that I'm reading for. So, okay, what's this Four of Pentacles about? And you did this. You made these decisions for your stability. You're in the driver's seat. You're the one that is deciding as you go. It's not that you made a decision and then you're just going to kind of stay there. You have the capacity and the ability to judge as you go through a situation, meaning you have self-trust. So is this a revelation? Is that why this is coming up? Because you're just like, oh, I didn't realize it. But I guess I am able to make decisions. I don't have to just stay stuck in something just because I decided, well, I did this, so I got to stay there, even if it's not working. Nope. And this is you able to course correct. 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Learning curve. What's this Five of Swords about? Okay. 4 of Wands. Okay, so that feels like you need to remember that just as you might have felt like someone kind of very coldly made some decisions about you and your future with them, you get to do the same about your life. You don't for the Pisces I'm reading for, you're not in a position to where you have to worry about anybody else on that level. So that's not to say that you're single, but you don't have to lose your own agency or control over your life just in the name of partnership or communal reward. You can make decisions that benefit you that aren't at the cost of somebody else. Just because you're winning doesn't mean somebody else is losing. You're allowed to look out for yourself. So either you've got some remnants of guilt that you're trying to sort through, or you're in a relationship that might be kind of taxing or demanding, and you're kind of putting your foot down going, you know what, I need to look out for me right now, and I need to remember that I can take care of myself here and I have my own agency. We might need to cool it for a little bit. What's this Three of Cups? Whoopsie. Three of Cups. Unfortunately, there's a lot of times there's very black and white thinking or either or thinking, in the sense that it can't just be a win-win, or we're still solid but we've had a tiff, or you're still employed, we just have to we're not giving anybody shifts for 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we're still a constant, but we're just having a thing right now. This feels kind of like someone settled into something and then they feel like they're stuck there, or they were stuck, and now that they're not, they're worried they're going to stick themselves again or get stuck again. And that's not the case. What's this Three of Cups for Pisces? So, sorry, I didn't finish the thought. There's that black or white thinking that in order for, it can't be a win-win. It can't just be, it's in order for me to win, you have to lose. That doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be that way. Knight of Wands, that's Leo. What's this 10 of Pentacles? Good for you. Pentacles. That's right. That's right. So, okay, what's this Four of Cups? Here's the thing. This is about meeting someone new. This is about putting your needs out there, putting yourself out there, meeting someone new. And this is remembering that you're not married to that new thing. Maybe it's a new job. This is you putting yourself back out there. And sooner rather than later, this isn't that you need to, it's just that it's going to happen. When the world opens back up again, which is happening in stages as we speak, this is about you getting back out there and partaking socially and actually meeting someone. And it's going to be new. It's going to be like, because it's been a while. And this is your reminder to trust yourself and to know that if it's not working or it doesn't feel right, that's it. That was one and done, or that was, there doesn't need to be the fear of you getting back involved in a situation that you can't extract yourself or extricate yourself out of again. So this also, again, this could be, you know, family reaching back out and you two reconnecting and then it's still weird, so you go again, or a job. But this is all about you being front and center and you moving through your decisions that you're making with that in mind, and knowing that you can cut your attachment at any time if you need to, not at the expense of someone else. I'm not advocating for, you know, cutthroatedness here, but with your needs in mind, with your inner child in mind, or with your best interest at heart, not to the point of cruelty or, you know, ghosting or being unkind. But if you have a situation that's not for you, you're allowed to take measures to not have that situation anymore. Okay, because I could keep going and going on this. I'm probably a little loopy at this point, but yes. So I feel like this is speaking to your self-trust, your trust in yourself, because it's really easy to trust yourself when things are going good and there's stability that you've created for yourself. It's very easy to trust yourself. There's no drama. There's no drama. But when you're going to be getting back out there in the world, and you are, and you're going to be moving and doing, and opportunities are going to come your way, whether it be job, relationship, family, whatever, this is your new mindset that has taken hold that you haven't realized because it's been kind of just even keel for a while, that you've got that no muscle, you know, that you can exercise that no muscle, or just do that, position yourself differently, voice your opinions, however you need to do it to make sure that you are taking care of that you're not getting sucked back into an unhealthy dynamic, or you're finding yourself stuck in a dynamic that you just don't want to be in, but you didn't speak up, so it kind of is taking on a life of its own. It's like, no, this is deciding what you want, particularly in the area of joining with someone or working in partnership, whether it's a job or otherwise, romantic partnership. You're in a very stable position. You don't need to settle for something that is not giving back what you give it. Giving what you're getting, I guess, is the way to put it. And not that it has to be like for like, but let's be honest. There's always an exchange. And if you're not getting something out of a situation that suits you or is beneficial for you, that needs to be looked at. You know what I mean? Because it's not a ministry. It's supposed to be a relationship. It's not a charity. Sacred Heart, passion, love, spiritual communion, and death. Oh my gosh. This is about you being ready to get back out. For the Pisces I'm reading for, this is either you kind of realizing this on your own and having this epiphany and coming back to the table to a partner that you have unfinished business with, or this is, and for the Pisces I'm reading for, you're probably going to throw things at the screen at this point after I just said that. Or this is you realizing that what's in the past is past. You're in a different place now. You're not afraid anymore, not like you were before. You're not unsure anymore or uncertain anymore, not like you were before. You have self-efficacy. You trust yourself. It's been long enough. It's time to put yourself back out there. Start getting social again and going after what you want. And you're going to be able to be discerning. You can trust yourself. This is a rebirth. And we're talking about probably finding someone romantically. Starting to find someone that you have feelings for again. Starting to kind of baby steps back out there. Granted, again, when the world opens back up. But you're ready. If you've been thinking, wait a minute, stop it. You're ready. Okay, so thank you for stopping by, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. Next up is Cancer. Hopefully you get a chance to check out Northern Starlight Tarot's take on this. And I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope you feel encouraged and know that Spirit has your back. And let's do this. Okay, all right, you take care. Much love and support to you. Put them all the way over there. Good gracious. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your All Is Well reading. Oh, let me write the time down. Trying to write down the timestamp so I don't have to hunt. Okay, so this is your All Is Well reading. This is Tarot Tag Tuesday, and I have tagged Northern Starlight Tarot in this. Hopefully she's doing her own version of this. The concept or idea, as you know, is all is well. So let's see what is good for you, what's good for Cancer, what you can be encouraged by. This is shaping up to have been messages or to be messages that are relevant for right now. And messages or to be messages that are relevant for right now. So it's probably going to end up being a weekly thing instead of a monthly thing, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so Cancer, what's good? What is good for Cancer to know right now? What would bring you peace and strength and calm for Cancer? Knight of Cups, Scorpio. It could be Scorpio. Ten of Swords, awesome. We're off to a great start. Ten of Swords. All right. Queen of Wands. Oh, what's done is done. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. That could be Pisces. And Four of Wands. Okay, so are you too thinking about getting back out there? What is... Is this you letting go of... Oh, shucks, I forgot. Okay, let me get these back here. All right, so Cancer. For Cancerian. Wait a minute. Cancerian. Okay. All right. So, well, I was going to say for the Ace of Swords and this jump, so let's leave him here. That's a Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Okay, so what's this Ace of Swords about for Cancerian? Because this is feeling like you're needing to get vertical on something, or to remember that this is about you moving forward. This is about you. It's time. It's time to cut the cord to a situation that was no longer serving. Do you feel guilt? Do you feel stuck? What's this Ace of Swords? King of Cups. Okay, so are you attached to a Pisces? Good gracious. Okay. Or is this simply you rising above issues that you had in a romantic situation, not beating yourself up anymore, seeing it for what it is, and moving on from it? Perhaps it's not that simple. All right, what is this King of Cups about for Cancerian? The Empress, that could be Taurus, Aries, or Libra. What's this Queen of Wands? Oh. Okay, so you're... Okay, I'm shutting up. You're already ahead of the game. You're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Reading over. No, it's not. This is you having decided, I know what's best for me. I'm not doing shenanigans. I'm above that. I'm not going to be... I'm not going to do things that are beneath me, beneath my dignity, that call that into question, that make me doubt myself or get myself into unsafe emotional shenanigans or attachments with people that no longer serve me. So this could be job, this could be family, friends, romantic situation, but this is about you seeing some kind of interaction for what it is and realizing I'm better than that, I deserve better, I want more than that, I'm not going to settle for that. And putting a quick and sudden end to shenanigans. What's this Queen of Wands about for Cancerian? What's this Queen of Wands about? This is you going, nope. Swiping. Okay. Swiping left, swiping right. What's this Queen of Wands? Death. Okay. That could be Scorpio. What's this Ten of Swords? All right, so I feel like for as quick as you poked your head out, you're pulling it back in, like, okay, I'm not going in that direction anymore. Or this was a wake-up call and you're like, you know what? this is just more information for me moving forward. It feels like you're, not that you're laying low, but it feels like there might be a tendency, like your default might want to pull your head back into, like, to, you know, turtle this. And it's like, no, this didn't happen because you made a bad decision. This, I mean, you learned as you went. You're not staying stuck. There's a difference. You're not staying in an unhealthy situation. Something happened. You saw it for what it was, and you're like, okay, well, I deserve better. I'm not participating in that. But that doesn't mean you stay stuck. There's an element to kind of finding out, being very surprised about some information here, like, and having to make decisions based on that. Like, if for as quick as something started or you found something out, you were out of there. Like, you put an end to it because you deserve better. You feel like, you know what, I deserve better. But it's not about pulling back and staying stuck and feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so this or that. I made such a stupid error. No, this isn't about shooting on yourself or, you know, putting yourself down or beating yourself up. Everybody makes mistakes. We all do foolish things. The difference is what happens afterwards and what you do with afterwards. And I know you know that, but I don't want to, you know, it's almost like, okay, that's fine for everybody else. But then you're going to sit there and beat yourself up because you're supposed to, what, be better than that? Yeah, we all think that. Get over it. And you did course correct. I'm preaching to the choir here. You course corrected. You need to know that you did the right thing and that that wasn't the only chance you're going to have at whatever you were pursuing, whether it's that job or connection with someone. Feels romantic, not going to lie. This feels like a romantic connection. This isn't the only shot you're going to have at that. It might have been the first shot in a while, and you're course correcting, and that's that. This is Four of Wands. Hierophant. Okay. So this is clearly about a relationship or an attachment to the idea of a relationship, companionship with someone else. I don't think this is a financial or work reading. I really think this is about a romantic endeavor that as quick as it got started, it ended, and you're kind of still reeling from it. And there's some shame here about wondering how or why you could have gone there. And I think you're beating yourself up unnecessarily so. I don't think it was designed for that. It wasn't designed so that you could beat yourself up. It was about you knowing that you can pull yourself out of an unhealthy situation, about you being able to trust yourself, and knowing that the best is yet to come in a romantic connection for you. Because why? Because you positioned yourself to receive that. Why? Because you got yourself out of an unhealthy dynamic. As quick as it started, you put an end to it and you got out of there because you're worth it and you deserve more. These are all the decisions that are your new default that you made that aren't going to keep you stuck in an unhealthy dynamic, that are going to get you ready for what you do want. So this is, I mean, I hate to say, well, this is all good, but it kind of is. Something happened, you saw it for what it was, and you took appropriate action. You were proactive about your own well-being. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing. I mean, we're not talking about doing something hurtful at the expense of somebody else. This is you taking care of yourself and doing what's right for you because it's right for you, not because someone else has to lose or, you know, this isn't at the expense of anybody else. This is you doing you. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is logic and intuition. You tapping into that for your best, your highest good, you being able to be you, to do you, doing the right thing, knowing it's the right thing and doing it, not fretting over a decision but staying stuck because you didn't know. This is you doing what you know is right. Spirit and matter. Huh. Nice. Spirit and matter and doing the right thing. The world. Okay, so, all right. And just go with me here for a minute. You're going to think I'm weird. But this feels like something has come full circle for you. And instead of you staying stuck or staying in a dynamic that you might not have been the best for you, like you would have done. You handled this very differently this time because you have a new default. You have a new normal that has kind of, sunk in. So you've come full circle on something. you have finally, this is applied knowledge. This is wisdom and intuition and logic all working in concert. And you're tapping into it and you're using it and you're having faith in your decisions. And again, like I said, trust is, maybe I said that in Pisces, trust is easy when everything's going good, but trust is, how you know you can trust yourself is if you get yourself out of an unhealthy dynamic or situation, even if it's awkward and it makes people uncomfortable and it makes you uncomfortable, you still do it because it's what's best for all concerned, ultimately, what's best for you at the time. But I mean, so this is you having come full circle on something and being introduced to kind of the same dynamic and handling it very differently because you have closure on that issue now. You might not have known that until this happened. And this, the meta message here is that it happened to show you that, hey, you are ready. You are moving towards, you are going to be ready for that excellent companionship, partnership, job, whatever, when it does show up, because you're different now. Your dynamic is different. You're putting out there different now. So you're going to get different back. You're going to get what you want back, because this is you having aligned what you want with what you're putting out there. You're going to attract what you want because you're putting out there different. I trust that that makes sense, because I can't repeat myself anymore. You know how I get. Okay. So, all good things. You did good. You did good. It's like you saw a warning sign or something and you're like, nope. And as quick as... And it was kind of a shock because it was like, oh no, this is a non-negotiable. I cannot do that. Like whatever happened, it was like you found out, or it was like irreparable. Nope. Okay, shutting up. Thank you for stopping by. This concludes the whole All Is Well Tarot Tag Tuesday, because Cancer is my, makes the cycle complete for me as far as my last reading for this. So I thank you again, and I hope to see you in the next reading, Cancer, and you did good. You did good. You need to know that. The best is yet to come. And I hope to see you next time. Much love to you. You take care.